guys. We are checking out the Richie Kotzen Rk5 fly rig by Tech 21. And I am playing the Richie Kotzen Telecaster with it. I think Richie uses 2 of these from some of the reviews I've seen him do.
Play live is I use 2 of these pedals.
On his gear, he uses 2 of these so that he can have a separate delay and rotary speaker sound. The fact that he uses the gear that he endorses is actually very cool. I remember buying a Joe Satriani pedal a few years ago, and come to find out he hardly ever turned the thing on. He had it on his board for a while. I think it was made by Vox. I think it was called the Saturator. And I don't think he really ever used it, but he promoted the crap out of it, so I thought I'd buy it, checked it out. I played it a few gigs, never really liked it. Anyway, so let's check this thing out. Right now I have the Sans amp portion of it on. Because I'm not really going... I think Richie has played this direct before on some of his records where he hasn't even plugged it into an amp. So we're going to kind of use the Sans amp and check out some of the sounds it has. Starting over here, we have a boost section. And I think the first boost is just kind of like more of a volume distorted boost. Which in and of itself is a pretty good sound, just by itself, having that on. If you push this in, it turns into a compressor. I've committed today. Richie Kotzen plays with only his fingers. I am only playing with my fingers today for this demo. Anyway, you guys. All right, so that's that boost section. Let's check out the... I'm going to turn that off. We're going to check out the OMG section, and this is just the distortion that he plays through. I'm guessing he uses this live, but this is kind of basically his sound. And I guess there was an older version of this that didn't have a tuner on it or a separate reverb, which is kind of nice. This one has a tuner and a separate reverb. So if you want, you can hold this down to tune, or you can just hit it once to turn the reverb on. Oh, and I forgot to mention that this is also a fuzz. The OMG section is also a fuzz. All right, but I'm going to turn it back to just the regular drive. That's more my speed. Okay, so that's the reverb. What's nice about the drive, or the fuzz. Okay, so that's the fuzz. Back to the reverb. The reverb is you can actually adjust the size of the reverb to more of like a hall type or a room type reverb. It says size on it. Let's turn it up a little bit so you can hear it. All right, so then if you want to make it bigger, more decay basically. All right, just a great sounding unit so far. Let's check out the delay. A drift setting on the delay, but I don't think. And then if you don't want to use the delay, you can push this button called Roto, and it does a rotary speaker simulation. Sounds chorusy to me, not as rotary. If you go all the way. Okay, back to the delay though. I don't use rotary as much. Here's what the Sans amp section sounds like without the OMG on and all the other effects on. I just turn the boost on. Boost doesn't really do a whole huge volume jump. It's more like pushing into, it's almost like stacking pedals more than it is a boost, like a volume boost. So if you turn it on, and I have it cranked and the volume's not really getting that much louder. Live setting when your amp's really loud, it probably is. All right, so that's basically it, you guys. If you check out Richie Kotzen's actual demo on this, he runs 2 of these. Like I said, this new version has an XLR out. It has headphone out so you can listen through your headphones. And just lots of cool stuff. I have the regular Sans amp fly rig, the like gray one, and I always wished it had a tuner and it had all these extra features on it. And so I'm kind of glad this is one I actually purchased. This was not sent to me. This is not a paid promotional video, so this is my own fly rig that I'm demoing. And if you don't know who Richie Kotzen is, go check him out. Pretty cool stuff that he actually uses his own signature guitar and his signature fly rigs in his rig. I think he goes into a Marshall though when he uses these most of the time. I think in one of the interviews he said he used this on maybe two tracks on an album once, just direct without an amp. So if you're looking for that too as well, it does pretty well. You can get some pretty good sounds out of it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. As always, like and subscribe, hit the bell, and we will see you at the next one. Adios.